Hi everyone, Julie here from Grace Essentials. Hope you're all doing really well. Just wanted to talk about kind of getting your glow on, and part of that is making sure that you are ready to roll with sunscreen. I feel like this is a little bit dark here. Maybe that's a little better. So I really push sunscreen on people, and basically if you don't need a flashlight outside, you need sunscreen on your face. And that even goes for days that you are staying at home all day, because unless you live underground with no windows, you are getting UV, you're getting that UV exposure through windows. So the sun, not only does it age us, which is, you know, a big concern of a lot of people that I see with what I do, but you always have that risk of being exposed to cancer as well. So really want to talk to you about the options that we have for sunscreen and tell you what my favorites are and kind of what I think of them. So the majority of them are Glow. I have one Young Living sunscreen. Actually, I love our Young Living. It's the mineral sunscreen. It's the mineral sunscreen lotion with an SPF of 50. And it's kind of a thick product. I really like it when it's warm. So it's great if you're outside and it's in your bag, because it gets nice and warmed up and it gets really easy to spread. And it goes on white. A mineral sunscreen typically will go on whitish, and then as soon as you massage it in, it goes away. But the beauty of a mineral sunscreen, so the majority of sunscreens are, they're either mineral or there's some chemical sunscreen. And I am a big fan of the mineral sunscreens. So mineral sunscreens, but are known for being white and maybe not being as easy to use or not feel as cosmetically elegant as the chemical sunscreens. However, they get better and better and better all the time. So give them a chance, because think about this. We know that chemical sunscreens, one, are not good for the environment. They are, they're banned in areas where there's a lot of ocean life or coral reefs. They're banned because they actually degrade those things in nature. So I think just on the market in general, you're going to start to see more and more sunscreens that are mineral based. And I love that about sunscreen. I love that sunscreens are going in that direction. The other thing is that mineral can't degrade in the sun the way chemical sunscreens actually break down in the sun, and you're forced to reapply them. Now, I'm not saying you don't have to reapply your mineral sunscreen. However, maybe it's less likely that you have to. I can tell you that I'm super fair. If you know me, you know that. And I go from white to red. I don't get tan, and the only way I get tan is with a self tanner out of a bottle. It's the only tan I get. So I just want to go through the sunscreens. I love the Young Living mineral sunscreen for my body, for when I am out and about for the day. I love this, and this is just my personal experience, like at festivals and things. And I'm very fair. I burn very easily. If I put this on at the beginning of the day, I don't have to reapply it, and I do not get any color, period. So that's just my testimony. So that's for your body. The rest of these are more geared for your face. And of course, we want something probably more cosmetically elegant on the face, because it's not, otherwise we don't want it to feel gooey and icky, right? So one of probably my very, very, very favorite product is our tinted primer. Here it's in a box. This is what it looks like. This is an SPF 30. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear foundation. This is the only thing I wear. And I'm using you'll be able to see, this is light and you'll be able to see how dark it is on my fair skin. So I got kind of a big glob, and when you're applying sunscreen, it's not just a little dabble, do you? You actually have to get coverage in order for it to protect you. So that is what our tinted primer is like. It gives a nice amount of coverage and it feels very smooth and very, very nice. And I don't wear powder or makeup over it. I put blush on and my eye makeup, but I don't put any makeup on over it. So that kind of gives you an idea of what that kind of coverage is like. And then we have also mineral choices. This is an interesting mineral choice. This is our protecting powder. This has an SPF of 20, comes in a box like this, but when you get it, it's a powder. It comes with its own brush. So you just take the cap off and there's your brush, and you just tap it down and you get powder. Now with this, I'm trying to just kind of get a nice amount on here. You might be able to see that it's lighter than my skin right through here, but this is a translucent. So a lot of people do like this kind of as a finish. You can use it as a finishing powder if you like. And it's great to keep in your purse. So if you've been out and about all day and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't reapplied my sunscreen, I probably should do that. This is a fantastic option because this whole thing comes together and you can just keep this in your bag and easily reapply this. It's also really kind of good for kids because it's kind of hard to pin kids down sometimes to get sunscreen on. And this is a translucent powder, which means it doesn't really show up on the skin, especially if you're kind of more in the fair categories. If you have dark skin, it'll show. But if you have fairly, fair to medium skin, it will just kind of rub in and you won't see it. So it's great for ears and the back of necks, places that you maybe forgot, even the back of your hands. We all kind of look at the back of our hands and go, oh my gosh, I'm getting spots and stuff on the back of my hands, and that's all sun damage. Our hands are just so exposed all the time. So the protecting powder is also a nice option. This is a SPF 20. And then we have also in a mineral category, we have the Daily Mineral Defense. Let's see, where are you? So this is one that does go on kind of whitish. Can you see that blob? It goes on kind of whitish, but look at how fast it disappears. So this one is probably my favorite because it's kind of an all-in-one moisturizer with some antioxidants and an SPF of 30, and you get it's a mineral sunscreen. So I'm a big fan of mineral sunscreens. Our other mineral sunscreen is called Solar Shade, has a higher SPF. This has your 50. So this might be nice for like when you are out all day long in full sun, like when I'm at a music festival or something, and you're not going to be under tents and things a lot. Again, it's going to go on a little bit whitish, and you got to work a little bit harder to massage this one, but it also has kind of a nice feel to it. Again, mineral sunscreens are getting better and better at feeling good on our skin, so that is a mineral sunscreen. Probably our most popular sunscreen is our tinted. It's called Moisturizing Tint SPF 30+. Now, when you see a sunscreen that has the number with a plus symbol, I don't know if you can see that. Where's the camera? See the 30+? That means that it is mineral enhanced with a chemical sunscreen. And that chemical sunscreen makes it more cosmetically elegant. When I say that, I mean it goes on very nice. It feels really good. It's also an oil-free product. So this is not only an oil-free moisturizer with some antioxidants in it, it is tinted and it has an SPF of 30. So I grabbed the medium so you'd really be able to see it on me. And it goes on really nice and sheer. And a lot of people do love this as their daytime, just a tinted moisturizer, not to give you a lot of coverage, but just to kind of even you out. And then last but not least, we have our oil-free SPF 40+. So remember what the plus means, that it is, it may be mineral plus chemical sunscreen. So this is a great option for anyone that wants an oil-free sunscreen, so it feels really lightweight on their skin, but they don't want the tint. And this is also kind of good for sports and things like that. This is good for oily skin. All the other ones are good for all dry, oily combination, but this one is really great for oily skin because it is an oil-free and it's gonna feel really lightweight on your skin. So that is my spiel on sunscreens. Wear them. Don't be afraid of them. Just put them on and forget that, oh yeah, I put my sunscreen on. Just do it. It's just got to be part of your daily routine. And I do have some little bonuses. So we're big fans of the Impact Melanoma Foundation. And when you purchase a sunscreen, you'll get either a t-shirt. See that? I love protecting my skin, and it has Impact Melanoma on the back. I only have a few of these shirts, and then when those run out, I have these glow-in-the-dark bands that are Impact Melanoma. It says Hello Sunshine on it. So impactmelanoma.org is a great resource to look at to kind of recognize lesions on your skin and what's going on with them and to know if they're dangerous or not. I also get recertified almost annually to recognize skin, like problems with the skin that I would refer you to a dermatologist and say you want to get that checked out because that looks a little suspicious to me. So you can count on me for that. I feel like there was one other thing I wanted to say about sunscreens in general, but it is so beautiful outside. You want to get outside, but you want to stay protected. I know what I wanted to say, that most sun damage occurs before we're 18 years old. So I really want to encourage you, if you are an adult with children, that you really get sunscreen on your kids. You're doing them a favor, not only for the health of their skin and the prevention of cancer, but preventing that aging that now us that are dealing with spots on our skin and some of the aging that makes our skin slack, and that so much of that could have been prevented along the way. So get sunscreen on your kids and have a great time in the outdoors. And thanks again. If you comment on our post, we really appreciate it. And if you share our post, we really love you for that. So take care and be well.